Hello everyone! So today the market is closed, but I wanted to make a video because there are some HCMC news about a joint motion, well, another joint motion that was filed. And today I'm gonna rant for a bit, so hope you're ready for that. Before I get to that, in case you're new to the channel, I am not a professional investor or a financial advisor. I'm a CEO of a gaming company who's really into investing, and I made this channel to make this journey more fun. Teach someone if I can something, share my thoughts, and learn from other people. So if you think I'm doing something stupid and I'm an idiot, do comment. I really think this is the best way to learn, and would appreciate it if you like the video. This helps with algorithms, but you know, bell, comment, like, whatever. Do stuff. Alright, so let's get to it. So in case you don't know the story, even though most people watching this probably, are aware of it. HCMC, super small company, suing Philip Morris for patent infringement. Their stock is not doing a lot, as you can see. It's basically trending somewhere between 14 to 11, I mean 0.0014 and 0011 the past month or so. 4 months ago, on December 1st, they filed a lawsuit, and as you can see, the stock jumped mostly because of that, and then it's pretty much stable since. So, there is a huge community of HCMC investors / people interested, me included, by the way. Before I start ranting, I am invested into HCMC, and it's a pretty huge position. I have around 2.5–3% of my portfolio into HCMC, and given the fact that it's a super speculative play and a penny stock, this is huge. It's a huge position given that. So I like the stock. I'm one of the HCMC people, so I have to say all that before I start yelling. And the reason I want to start yelling is because every time something happens, the whole community jumps. Like, I've never seen a community so engaged into every little thing a company does like HCMC. And on one hand, it's great. Again, I'm part of this community, and I like the stock, and I'm invested in it with a lot of money. All that being said, not every little thing needs to be huge drama where people decide if they're put their money in it or not. The only thing that you should be interested in is the lawsuit. That's it. That's why we are all in it. There are no other reasons. Stop kidding yourselves. And I'm sorry to sound that extreme about it, but the past months, every time something jumps, people are jumping with it. They're like, the latest news that came out are, Healthier Choices Management Corp announces relaunching of its vitamins and supplements online store at thevitaminstore.com. Now, how do I put this gently? This is not the reason you are invested in the company. Can this company do well? Is it a good company? Yes, I do believe that. All that being said, look at this chart. I mean, the company was basically moving from 0.0001 to 0.0000 while, everything was normal. And then the day they filed the lawsuit, it went up to 0.0002. And then, at some point it went really up because of all the hype, then it dropped. But, I mean, we all know that we are invested in this for one reason only. And if you want, by the way, the same thing about, the relaunching of its vitamin supplement, I want to show you a small quote by Holman, their CEO. Our shareholders have repeatedly expressed their desire to support their investments. Sorry, that's not the quote I was looking for. Unlike a stock market investment in high-ticket item-based companies such as a car company, collectively, our shareholders have the power to make real differences with the power of their individual purchasing habits. This is a rare opportunity for shareholders to work hand in hand with management to build national brand while increasing shareholder value through increased company revenue. And while this sounds like a really cool quote, what is actually said here is our company is so small, that's at least how I'm reading it, is, and remember, I do run a small company. So what basically this is saying is that our company is so tiny that if people will buy vaping products from us, this will help because this will improve our balance sheets and earning reports and stuff like that, which is great. Again, I'm all for helping HCMC, and as its investors, it's our interest. But the fact that we can even do that, you know what I mean? You don't see like Microsoft saying like, well, our shareholders can help the company by buying Windows. No, because this is how small this company is. What I'm getting at is that the only reason why we are invested into this is the lawsuit. So not every small news are news. And now, let's talk about the recent ones, which is a joint motion. So yesterday, April 1st, joint motion to stay pending resolution of defendant's motion to dismiss by Heifer Choices Management Corp. So basically, it's a joint motion that they are telling the court, hey, we kind of want to take care of the whole dismissal request from Philip Morris. So Philip Morris are asking the court to dismiss the case, right? And they're saying like, let's first take care of that and then all the other things, because there is like a whole protocol of what's supposed to happen with a lawsuit. And basically what they're saying is like, hey, let's take care of this, see, what are we working with, what are the evidence, is this happening, and then take care of the rest. This is hardly news. The only thing that will matter in this talk is the lawsuit. And again, my opinion, probably people are not gonna agree with me, at least some people, but this is my opinion. It doesn't matter. Like, I see everyone jumping when HCMC will file or not file their report to Philip Morris, which of course they will. We all knew that. No one was surprised by that, right? And then we see, like every little thing that happens, people jump. Stop jumping and panicking. There are only two important things that are going to happen in the story of this stock. One of them is, does this case get dismissed? Probably not, but this is an actual important date. And the second one is the, settlement or court decision or whatever that is going to happen. Other than that, not every news are news. If you are in the stock, probably doesn't matter if you've averaged in at, 0.0011 or 0.0018 or 0.005. We're all waiting to see what will happen with this court case, and then either this jumps insanely if they reach settlement and do the buybacks of the stocks and all of those stuff, or it gets dismissed. Unlikely if you ask me, but that's the other option. It gets dismissed and then the stock drops back to 0. nothing. So yeah, this is my rant for today. If you're invested into HCMC, those are the dates you should be looking at. This is the thing you should be looking at. Nothing else matters or will matter, and not every joint motion is a huge deal. Now, is it a good thing that they are talking, and does it mean something from, this perspective? That I kind of can answer from the CEO's perspective, not from, the legal one. Basically, the only thing that this means is that they are talking. That's it. That's all. Now, when you're fighting with another company, there are two scenarios. Either you're in terrible relationships and you're only talking through lawyers, which is an option. Other option, and that happens a lot as well, you are fighting about something, but it's pretty civil. You're in contact with the other company, you're talking, you're looking for solutions. Each one is gonna do what's in their interest at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, personal feelings don't play a lot of roles in these scenarios. But joint motions are a sign that they are probably talking, and it's fairly common, it's normal. It is a bit of a good indication, meaning that, that's what it's showing, is that they're not trying to be complete assholes to each other and zero communication and whatever. But does that mean that the settlement is super close? No, it doesn't. Does that mean that any of the scenarios that we already know for this case is more likely to happen than the others? In my opinion, from my experience when fighting, arguing, suing, whatever, other companies, no. So strap on. This is a long-term hold, and when I say long-term, we don't even know how long this is. Basically, this is a hold until one jump will the decision of does this motion gets dismissed. This will be an important date, and the second one will be the decision itself or a settlement or whatever. In my opinion, everything in the middle won't move the stock. It will stay pretty much where it is now, flat, because everyone are already decided. They know where they stand. They know either they're in or they're waiting for those things to happen. Until then, the stock, in my opinion, will stay pretty much the same. So take a deep breath, relax, wait for that, write this out. You already risked your money, and either you're gonna make your money and plus a lot, in my opinion, when that happens, or it doesn't happen and it will crash back. We all know this. So this is my rant for today. Usually my channel is a happy one and we talk about positive stuff, but I always try to give my honest opinions about stuff. If that sounds fun, like, subscribe, bell, whatever. Have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow.